Good morning. Happy Saturday. Broadcasting live from Morelia, Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make presentations about the joys of living in Mexico. Once again, going live here in wonderful, where am I? Morelia. I'm in Morelia, Mexico. We have lots of clips for you today. We took a fabulous trip to a city called Toluca. It was wonderful. I could live there. I could have stayed there for a month. Fabulous. You gotta go there. You gotta visit. It was out of this world. And we got other clips too. So if you're new here, we do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. We go live. And if you haven't joined our Facebook group just yet, join the Facebook group. I think there's a link in the description below, and you can become a member by clicking the join button to see who is in the house this morning. We got a CP360. Just got into town, and his face is all split up, wondering what he should not eat and worried about allergies, man. Here's what you do. Just drink water and beer and don't eat any food. Just take lots of fentanyl, stay away from food, and you'll be okay. That's what I would do. Crapo. Dr. John is in the house from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Always great to see you. Dr. John's been with us for years and years, since the very beginning. Tony, yes, the Bill the Geek is in the house. Gary Zenart. I'm sure I messed your name up. Feliz Sábado. That means happy Saturday, and happy Saturday to you. Te gusta. Hit the like button and subscribe, my man. Right on. Bring on the support. Right on, Tony. The tension and excitement builds to fever pitch as all y'all awaits the much. Oh, y'all, man, you are just too kind. Thank you so much. Mary J in the house. Even Steve from Kansas City is in the house. My neighbor David is in the house. It's a beautiful day in Morelia. He lives, I think I gotta visit you, man. I gotta come over and see your digs. And it's a beautiful morning. I got up around 5:30 this morning, getting ready for the show. I think it was around 54 degrees. It'll be a high of about 72. The weather, this is rainy season, so the weather in Morelia is kind of like Ohio weather. And in Ohio, they say, if you don't like the weather now, just wait an hour and it will change. So earlier this morning, it was totally cloudy. Then it got totally sunny. Now it's partly cloudy. So the sun will be out most of the day. Almost during the rainy season, it's like clockwork. Sun in the daytime, cloudy around 5 o'clock, thunderstorm around 7 o'clock. Then you get up in the morning, do it again. Repeat. But all is good. Weather is good down here in Morelia. And we got Marielle. Buenos dias from Tucson. My best friend from elementary school used to live in Tucson. I've been there. 10 days before arriving in my new permanent residence of Mexico. Come on down, girl. Come on down. It's hot as hell in Tucson. People don't know what hot is till you've been to Tucson. Unless you've been to Jekyll Island, Georgia. Now, Senor Mexico in the house, right on from Lewes, Delaware. If you see Joe Biden, tell him I said hi. Cassie, good morning, Cassie. Never have ice, Never have ice in drinks and avoid. Yes. Even cans of soda, beer sitting in a cold ice without wiping them off. Nice tip on watching your welfare when you're eating food in Mexico. Another big tip is avoid empty restaurants. Yeah. If you see a restaurant and ain't nobody there but you, then don't be the only one there. That's another tip. There you go. Ken in Miami only got an umbrella. No, I had an umbrella that I bought in San Francisco. I had it for 30 years. I love that umbrella. I lost it about a month ago, but I keep a raincoat in my backpack. It's all rolled up in there. So in preparation for the rainy season, I bought some serious waterproof boots. These boots are the bomb, man. So I got my raincoat, my waterproof boots. I'm good to go. Audrey, buenos dias. We got all these Spanish speaking people in here this morning. Kat, Smokey in Washington. You go, girl, Cassie. Hit the thumbs up, the like button, the subscribe button if you're new. Verlaine V in the house. Great to see you. Shirley. Howdy, Shirley. Great to see you. Smokey here in Vancouver. Char Williams, my other neighbor, in Guanajuato today, visiting with a friend for her birthday. Right on, Char Williams. Char Williams just moved down here from Philadelphia, and I think she hasn't even lived here for a full month, but she is out and about in one of my favorite cities, Guanajuato. Good for you. You go, girl. Eat some food. They have great food there. Helen. Hello, everyone from sunny Delaware. Great to see Helen. We got all the gang and Jamie from Montreal. We got everybody in the world showing up here. Hey, Bill. Marie and I went to the Altazona Mall yesterday, and we saw that they closed the IHOP. I didn't even know they had an IHOP up there, but yeah, I did a video on the Altazano Mall. Fabulous mall. They got everything up there. Yeah. Well, thanks for the tip. That's too bad. I wish I had known about that IHOP. I could use some bacon and eggs, actually. Buenos dias todos. Jay Blonde, 83, Jay Davis. Good morning to you, my friend. And we got my hot chicks in the room from far Tejas, too close to the Mexico border, dropping off freight. Okay, so when you guys coming down, be here like 24/7. I've got lots of clips to share with you today. I went to Toluca, and there you can see the route right there, Morelia. It's almost exactly a 4-hour trip. On the way back, it was 3.5 hours. On the way there, it was 5.5 hours due to construction. Toluca is the capital of the state of Mexico. Yes, in Mexico, there is a state, just like you have the state Ohio, California, New Jersey. There's a state in the country of Mexico called the state of Mexico. It's a state. So you got the country Mexico, you have the state of Mexico, you even have the city of Mexico. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called Mexico City. But I'm going to start playing those clips shortly. Yesterday was Friday, and well, let's go back in time a little bit. We're going to go down memory road a little bit. When I was living in Mazatlan, I used to walk I still walk 5 days a week, get my 5 miles in 5 days a week. But I do miss this part of my walk in the morning when I lived in Mazatlan, in Sinaloa, in the neighborhood of Sinaloa. And this was a very beautiful part of my day. One of the fabulous things about getting out of bed at 5:30 in the morning, hit the road. And yesterday was Friday, and I've shown these clips. These are fresh clips, but on Fridays, this is the Tianguis. Tianguis is like a street fair. They have, look at that fresh bread, fresh Mexican bread, nothing like it. And when I know it's Friday, I just have to walk down there. Look at all these fresh fruits and vegetables right from the farm. And that, I mean, they are cheap. You can get like 50 pounds of tomatoes for like $2. Avocados. They give avocados down here away for free avocados every Friday. Dry beans, all the beans you never even thought existed down here. And fresh fish right from the lakes here surrounding Morelia. I mean, they got it all down there. This is every Friday. And deep fried pork skin. Yum, yum. Can't eat it because it's just deep fried fat. I got to stay away from that. And I've shown this clip a few too many times, but right at the end of the Tianguis are these people chowing down on some boiled pork. Yeah, I can't eat it, but I like to see it. And now sometimes the tamale man shows up for our He usually is in the neighborhood around 9:15. And last week, somebody said, "Where's the tamale man? Where's the tamale man?" Well, here I'm introducing the tamale man. You're going to see him. You're going to hear him. Here we go.
Ricos tamales, tamales, tamales. Atole tamales, tamales, tamales. Atole tamales, tamales, tamales.
That was him. That was him, the tamale man. He rides all around the community every day. Every day, tamales, tamales, tamales. I want to, let's go back to comments here. Now I'm going to show you this clip. It's a weird clip. And this is a reason I always wear my glasses, because in Mexico, you never know what you're going to see. In Mexico, every day you're going to see something new. And help me here. Somebody tell me if you've ever seen this before. Somebody tell me if you've ever seen this before. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Right here. These are some guys, and they have a soccer ball, and there's a very low net. It's about a third the height of a tennis court net. And they just, it's like they kick the ball back and forth. It has to go over the net. You can see sometimes they don't make it, but I've never seen anybody playing this kind of game down here ever. But I don't know, it kind of looks like volleyball, kind of, but whatever. But I've never seen anything like it. And I went to my favorite grocery store couple of days ago, La Comer, which is a superstore. And so I go into La Comer, and here's what I saw. This is what I saw in the grocery store yesterday. Here you go. Christmas dolls, Christmas decorations, Christmas bulbs, Christmas trees. It's the first week of September. Really? I mean, really? You got Santa Claus dolls, golden stars. Really? It's the first week of September. I'm just saying, really? And then I'm in there and I saw it. This is the first time I've seen this. What you're going to see now, I've seen it before, but I've never seen it in this grocery store. Here you go. Check it out. This is the meat department. And this is the pork part of the meat department. Look at all that pork. And looky here, they're selling a pig head. How do you cook the pig head? I don't know. I don't know. How do you cook the pig head? What does that taste like? Hey, I'm just saying. I don't know. You never know what you're going to see down here in Mexico. Never. Let's scroll back up here and see what am I looking at here. Okay, Brian Jordan in the house. Buenos dias from San Antonio, which is between Chapala and Ajijic. 45 minutes sometimes from Guadalajara. How long did you live here and how? Okay. We are looking forward to moving to Morelia. I lived in Chapala, and I lived in Ajijic for a couple of months, but I spent 3 years in Chapala in a gated community called Nuevo Chapala. I would never do it again. How did I get there? Well, some woman wanted me to live with her in Guadalajara, and then she moved to Chapala, so I went for the ride. So it was a total accident. And I look back and I think to myself, well, there's 3 years of my year. There's 3 years of my life I'll never get back. But, yeah, so I was there for 3 years. And it's something that, hey, everybody they like what they like. I would not do it again. Yeah. So, but Morelia, I love Morelia much better, but I even liked Mazatlan much better than Chapala or Ajijic. But there's so many places. Hi, Bill. You sound profound as usual. Liston Henry, my other neighbor here in Morelia. Great to see you, always passing out the compliments. And people are donating to the channel. Thank you so much. This is how we can afford to travel. We can see Hidalgo, Mexico from this area. We can see the fence. Okay, Hidalgo. And Hidalgo is from the name Miguel Hidalgo. He was famous in the War of Independence. I get them confused. There's the War of Independence, and then there's the Revolution War. But the Spanish, he was a priest and an attorney, a rebel rouser. And there's this statue in Toluca, and there's statues of him all over Mexico, and streets and cities named for him throughout Mexico. And the Spanish hated him bad. They hated him bad. They captured him, cut his head off, and put it on a stick in the plaza, I believe that was in Guanajuato. That's what I think. Yes. Jamie, I'm going to be in CDMX, which is Mexico City, next in December. Good for you, dude. Come on down. And we got Ray Garcia. Saludos from El Paso, Texas. Click the like button. I'm just 3 months from retirement. Toluca, Cuernavaca, Guanajuato, or Morelia on my list. Toluca, you got to see these clips from Toluca. It was fabulous. Gary, love this video, Bill. Tiendas, mercados, street food is my vibe. Yeah, if you want to live cheap in Mexico, you got to hit the tianguis. Almost all the clothes that I wear came from the tianguis. All my hoodies, shirts, sweatpants, socks. I don't go to Walmart. I go to the tianguis. That's where you save the cash. You know, that's and Justin in Iowa. Thank you, Justin, for contributing to the channel. Thank you so much. This is how we travel. Okay, now I'm looking for something here. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to go to the city of Toluca. And I was blown away. What you're about to see now, I could live in this city in a heartbeat. The city of Toluca has about 1 million people. It is the capital of the state of Mexico. The altitude is about 8,000 feet. The altitude here in Morelia is about 6,000 feet. So it's a little cooler than here. I looked at the weather forecast before going there, and it was going to be a high of 61 degrees. I had 3 hoodies on when I was there. 3 hoodies and 3 hoodies. And I left. There was a bus leaving Morelia going to Toluca. It was leaving Morelia at 6 a.m. I got up at 4, called the taxi at 4:30 in the morning so that I could get there, buy my ticket. The ticket was about $35. I had my senior citizen discount card with me. So here I am at the Morelia bus station, waiting for my bus. That might be my bus showing up right there. The bus line was called I think it's Autovas, something like that, which I think is a sister company of Primera Plus. The bus it's a double-decker bus. This is the bus station. Look at how clean. There's my bus right there. Double-decker. Autobus, I think, something like that. It's an okay bus line. I sat right up there on the top, which the buses aren't there. Autobias. The buses are okay. On the way back, it was raining outside, thunderstorms, and the roof was leaking. I've never been on a bus where the roof was leaking. Here we go. But they're shiny on the outside. They're a little crusty on the inside, but they do have a bathroom, which I always liked. I rarely use the bathroom on the bus, but I just feel like it's a nice backup to have. And so here we go. We're on the road. Check it out. This must be around 6:15 in the morning. And the good thing about this bus line, Autobias, is you can see out of the front of the bus. I'm in like the third row back, but I can look out of the front of the bus and see what the bus is doing, how it's doing. And the scenery all the way there is pretty good. Pretty much it's like this. And you can see it's cloudy. And I'm wondering, am I going to get there? Is it going to rain all day? Am I going to get wet while I'm out shooting videos? But just beautiful mountains with lakes. Yeah, I can do this. And I'm writing this series for a cartoon. And I should have been writing for the cartoon, planning videos, but who can read or write or watch videos when you have scenery like this that just blows you away? I mean, the scenery is just, when you take the bus, most of the time, we're in that bus, we are headed north. If you're in Morelia and you're headed north on the bus, north on the bus, south on the bus, or east on the bus, the scenery is really great. If you're headed west on the bus, the scenery is not so great. So I get to the bus station. This is the bus station in Toluca, but this is the plus bus station. This is a sub bus station of the main bus station. This is where all the expensive buses are. You have your own private bathroom kind of sorted in here. You have to show a bus ticket to get into a bathroom. And the bathrooms in here have seats. That's the big bonus. Many of the bus stations in Mexico do not have seats. They got the toilet, but they ain't got no seat, which means that if you got to do anything serious in the bathroom, you got to be in really good shape, because you can't put your butt down on the rim down there because there's no seat. So you got to squat. And if you're doing something serious, man, you just got to squat until all your business gets done. It can be excruciating. If you're not in shape, you just can't do it. But in this bathroom, they had seats, even though I didn't have to use it. So then I'm getting kind of good at being on the road. And all I know, I've done some research, watched some videos on YouTube about Toluca. And I know that all I have to do is get out of the bus station, get a taxi, and head to the main plaza, the Plaza Principal. Plaza Principal. Doesn't matter where you are. I want to go to the Plaza Principal, which is the main plaza. It's almost like saying, "Take me to your leader." If you're an alien from another world, you come down, you meet the humans, you say, "Take me to your leader." When you go to a different city in Mexico, you just say, "Where is the Plaza de Principal? I want to go. That's where I want to go. Quiero ir allá." So here's the front of the bus station. All these taxis out here. Taxis are weird. You can use, the population's 1 million people. They have there's my sign, Autovías. Autovías, La Línea. Yes, good bus lines. La Línea, Autovías, sure. So I found me a taxi driver. He kind of ripped me off. That's all right. He ripped me off. He charged me. He charged me like 100 pesos to get to the plaza. It was a 10-minute drive. The driver on the way back only charged half that much. So I know that the first guy ripped me off. It was $5. The other guy charged me $3. But anyway, all of a sudden, here we go. We're going here you go. Oh, and so, but the good thing about the rip-off taxi driver was, he he told me all about the city, places to go, places to eat. And so I get out of the taxi, and he just said, there you go. Just walk that way, and that's where all the stuff is. The city was amazingly beautiful. It was mind-blowing beautiful. And see those white arches? Those white arches, you're going to see more of them here in a second. The white arches go for blocks. And whenever I go to these places, you see me walking on the plaza, and they have archways. You've seen it many times in my videos. Got to take a note. Where did I stop? But this was amazing, and I got to say, I think I could spend a week here for sure. I'm sure I could spend a week here. I'm sure. Okay, now, hold on. Okay. Axel Foley in the house, relaxing and watching you live on my TV. No movies today. Good, taking a break, a movie break. Good for you. Chill, relax, Axel. We got Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden. Here's the tamale man. He's here. Atole tamales. He's late. It's 9:33 here. He's usually here at 9:15. Atole tamales. Atole tamales. Maybe I'll buy it. But anyway, good morning to you, Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden. Lisa will be in Merida in November, checking out the scene for 5 days, still trying to decide where to live. I've never been to Merida, but I've heard it is beautiful. All kinds of historic things to see. It should be a little cooler in November, but I've heard all kinds of history to see, monuments, pyramids, dead dinosaurs, lots of ocean spots. I've heard it is fabulous, but just keep on looking, and somebody, football. Oh, okay. Football, tennis. Oh, okay. Thank you, Cats. Football, tennis. Now, of course, that would be soccer tennis, not like American football, a sport where players use their feet, head, and chest. Thank you, Cats. I had no clue what that was. Never seen it before, never done it before. It was my first time. I knew someone intelligent like you and more informed than me would tell me exactly what was going on. Tommy Sands. Hello, everyone from Indian Land, South Carolina, just across the border from Charlotte. Waiting to get back to Morelia in December. And when you come back, Tommy, make sure you have your some sweatshirts, sweaters, because it's going to be chilly. It's going to be chilly. It's going to be warm in the daytime. It's going to be warm every day. We'll be out of the rainy season, but at nighttime, it's going to get chilly. You hear what I'm saying? Jamie, we should have BDL group meet up in Morelia the first week of December. That would be a blast. Maybe even stream the show from the meetup. Okay. Brian Maiden. I will be in Puerto Vallarta September 23rd. I'm going to come to visit you, and hopefully others will be there in October. You come on down, Brian Maiden. September, Puerto Vallarta. It's going to be hot and humid, Brian. I remember when I lived in Vallarta, I'd be asking the people, when's it going to cool down? October. October, it'd be November. It'd still be hot and humid. When's it going to cool down? The snowbirds show up in Puerto Vallarta on October 15th. That's the official day for the snowbirds to show up. And I lived in Vallarta 12 years. So on April 15th, all the snowbirds leave. And I was walking around in the summertime in Puerto Vallarta. All you see is Mexicans. You don't see any white people in Puerto Vallarta in the summertime. Okay, all generalities are false. Yes, there are some. But all you see is Mexicans. And then I swear to God, it's like magic. On October 15th, you're walking down the main drag in Puerto Vallarta at noon, and all of a sudden you see like 300 white people. And it's like, and you're shocked. It's shocking. You just look around and say, damn, what? Oh, wow, what's going on? What's this, like an invasion or something like that? And now, it's October. All the white people have come back. It's shocking, but it might be a little hot and humid, Brian, but it's going to be beautiful and you're going to have a great time. Reggie Meggs, thank you, Reggie Meggs, for contributing to the travel budget. And I've got lots of Toluca clips this morning, and I'm going to show the rest of the clips next week. Fabulous trip. And I'm planning my next trip, which will also be fabulous. And thank you for supporting the Travel Fund. Thank you, Brian Maiden, for supporting the Travel Fund. This is how I can afford to make these trips. Greg, can you get a simple 1-bedroom condo in Mazatlan for around $500 a month? And is pretty easy to find one. 1-bedroom condo in Mazatlan. I'm sure it depends on what part of town you are in. But that's pushing the budget. Okay, I've been here a year. I moved into Mazatlan 3 years ago, and my goal was to find a place for $600 a month. And the only okay place that I could find was $650 a month. So, but I know a lady who lives in El Centro. She has an apartment that's smaller than what you see in the background here, smaller than that. I think she's paying like $450 a month, but that's there's a sink in there, a toilet, and a bed. That's I know she's paying $450 for that. Mazatlan is expensive. That might be pushing it. That's what I'm thinking. Axel, Bill, are there locals who give walking tours of Morelia? Yes. And Axel, just go to billthegeek.org, click on FAQs, and I think at the very top of the list, you can find Rosie. Now, she's fabulous person, great. I'm having mental seizures now because my memory is pulling in all different information now. Rosie will give you a tour. I don't know what she's going to charge you. She might charge you like $20 an hour. But a friend of mine, she visited here, and she found a tour on Airbnb. Yeah, Airbnb, you can find tours on Airbnb. And she paid this guy, it was like 700 pesos, and he spent like 4 hours with us. He did both of us for 700 pesos. It was fabulous in El Centro. And he was bilingual. His English was perfect. and he knew all the history and the buildings and all of that. But my friend found this tour on Airbnb. It was fabulous. Tony, I never understood why so many toilets in Latin America don't have seats or toilet paper. Okay. Now, another thing about living in Mexico is I always carry toilet paper in my backpack. And wherever I go, my backpack is with me. That's where my phone is, my credit cards, and I got other stuff in my backpack. My phone chargers in the backpack, and toilet paper, because I use Kleenex, Continental toilet paper, because it's like nice American toilet paper. It's wide. American toilet paper is like this wide. Mexican toilet paper is like this wide. You can only use one finger with it. I carry my own toilet paper, especially if I'm traveling. Yeah, if I'm gonna stay in a hotel, I got my own toilet paper. If I'm on a bus, I got my own toilet paper. If I got to go to the bathroom in the restaurant, I got my own toilet paper. Just a word to the wise. Now, Mr. Leo. Hola, Mr. Leo. Great to see you in the house. Postal shipments from Mexico to the United States are suspended due to uncertainty surrounding new U.S. tariff policies that end the de minimis exemption for low-value packages. Let me think about that. Shipments from Mexico to the United States. Tariffs oh man, this tariff stuff is just crazy. That's just crazy. Angela Morris. Hola, Senor Bill, and all of the amigos here this morning. Hola to you. I couldn't mail. Oh, no. I couldn't mail my SS Form 7162 form back to the USA, and FedEx doesn't ship to P.O. boxes. Okay, Mr. Leo. And Form 7162, I was talking about that a couple of weeks ago. I just sent mine in 2 weeks ago. And 7162, if you're receiving Social Security, it's a short form. You have like 4 boxes to check and you sign it. It just means you're still alive. They ask you, did you get married? Are you divorced? Did you have children? 4 questions. Then you sign the back. And if you don't get this back to Social Security, then they cut off your Social Security check, which has happened to me. So I just sent mine in. Now, Mr. Leo, I just sent mine in 2 weeks ago, and I used DHL from here in Morelia. And I've been sending in this form for years. So years ago, I had issues in being able to send the form via DHL because many of these services, like the one, like you said, FedEx won't let you use post office boxes, P.O. boxes. So years ago, I called Social Security, said I'm sending in this form. I need a real address. So I got the real address that's not a P.O. box. So I had that. But when I went to DHL this time, I had the envelope that the government sends with Form 7162, and it had the P.O. box on the front of the envelope. And I asked the DHL guy, can I just send it to this P.O. box? And he said, yeah, no problem. So DHL let me do it. So I sent it 2 weeks ago. I sent it on a Monday, and DHL said that it was received on Thursday. No problem. DHL sent to a P.O. box. That's what happened to me. That's what I just did. All right. Bill, Axel Foley, Bill, are you a big coffee drinker? What's your favorite brand? Okay, I'm going to show you. Since you ask, I'm going to show you. Hold on a second. Because I think this is important. I'm going to show you. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay, now, okay. So let me give this a preface. For years, I was a junkie for Costco French roast beans, and I would grind them up, do them in my coffee thing. I was a junkie. It gives you a real boost. That's the only coffee that I drank for about 8 years. But then when I got to Mazatlan, I'm sorry. Then when I got to Mazatlan, my realtor turned me on to this. Marino coffee. There you go, right there. Sorry for the reflection. And this is manufactured in Mazatlan. And this shit is the bomb. This is all I drink. And it gives you a really good buzz. Okay. Brian, pretty boy, meeting my friend to celebrate his birthday, then drive back to Guadalajara. Okay. Driving back to, from Puerto Vallarta? Then come to Morelia. Not sure how long I will be there. Okay. Now, so you're going to Puerto Vallarta, drive back to Guadalajara. The good news is that the new freeway goes from Guadalajara to Puerto Vallarta because about 3 hours of that trip used to be through the mountains on this little teeny tiny back road, and it was hell. It was the drive from hell. But I'm serious, man. I drove it many times, and every time I made that drive at the end, I would tell myself I'm never making that drive again. So good for you. Yeah, Reggie. Hello, my mom used to use hog head to make hog head cheese. I know what hog head cheese is. Woo, that's some freaky ass shit right there, hog head cheese. I used to work in a meat market. When I was 13, I was working in the meat market every Saturday, 13 hours, and all through the summer, 13 hours a day in the meat market. And that was the only place, head cheese. That's what they would call it, head cheese. That's what that was. That's funny. I used to sell it. Yeah. By the way, there you go. That's funny. I never ate it either. It's just head cheese, then look at it. Woo, whatever. My itinerary is September 23rd through October 23rd in Mexico. Yeah, give me a little time, Brian, before you get here, like a week, so we can hook up. Good morning, everyone from Lenora Wilson. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. Thank you so much, Piper Solar Star. It's important to keep a low profile in MX. I have an acquaintance who was shaken down and threatened by the cartel in Tulum as she was running an event business that became popular there. Yeah, keep your head down. Mind your own business. Don't get too popular. Okay. ACC2, hola, Bill, como se dice? Doesn't that mean, how do you say? Liston Henry. There you go. Form 6172 is no longer required to be filled out. But we're not talking about 6172. It's 71. Oh, whatever. Verification can done now via phone call. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, Axel. Now that's let me go back and get this form name right here. Yeah, we're talking about 7162. When they cut me off because I didn't send that form in, this happened last year. I didn't send it in and they cut me off. So I had to send it in. And I went to the consulate in Mexico City and they told me, oh, we can just do this over the phone. We can do this over the phone. But the people at Social Security, they never told me that. I don't even know if they knew. But the people at the consulate in Mexico City, yeah, well, we'll just call you on the phone, get you all confirmed, and your check will just come in. So okay. So it depends on who you talk to. It depends on who you talk to. Ooh, they know how to mess with your money, but let's get back to some video clips. So you've seen me on the bus, and so all of a sudden I get out of my taxi in Toluca, and here we go. Uh-oh, I'm lost. I'm lost here. Where is this? Oh, no, that's not it. We saw that. Okay, so I get my taxi here, and here I am. Now I'm in the city of Toluca. This is a Wednesday around noon. Wednesday. And the place is vibrant. And compared to the last place that I went to visit, when I thought that they were going to kidnap me and kill me and put me in a little box, they didn't want me taking pictures of their town. I was walking all around here with my camera. There are all kinds of fountains down here. Looks like this band is getting ready to get their groove on, entertain some people. There was all types of entertainment going on. Jazz, saxophone players, dancers. Here you go. And all different ages of, and there's there are the arches. Look at that. This is the biggest structure of arches, and it's like 3 blocks long. I'm gonna play that again. And it's wrapped, it's kind of wrapped around 4 blocks. Beautiful people of all ages, young people, middle-aged people, kids, people my age, people older than me, people just sitting, and this whole area downtown. Oh, and I think I'm exaggerating here a bit, but it's like, I'm going to say 7 blocks by 7 blocks that there are no cars. You're just walking around. Here we go. Imagine having an apartment up in one of those. Somebody's got their door open up there. Imagine having your apartment on the 2nd floor on this giant 7 block by 7 block plaza. Oh, and also I asked my taxi driver, I said, well, how much to rent for like a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, fully furnished apartment? And the taxi driver told me, well, that'd be like around, he said, in El Centro, that would be about 5,000 pesos a month. Okay, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, fully furnished, 5,000 pesos a month. That's $250. And then he said, now, if you get out of town, get away from El Centro, then you can get a place for $2,000 or $3,000 a month. Okay, $2,000 a month would be like $100 a month, and $3,000 would be $150 a month. Okay, so you may say, you're crazy. This is what the taxi driver told me. And the taxi driver was about 55 years old. He drives a taxi for a living. He was from the city of Toluca. And it was hard for me to believe that would be true. But let's walk around some more. Lots of people, lots of things to do, lots of places to eat. The people were, look at the lovers hugging each other on the street, real close to getting some hoochie coochie going on. Fountains everywhere. I think, I got to make a note to myself where I am. I think that I could stay here for about a week. I'd say this is a must-see city. There's a man. I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to turn it back on. Over on the right-hand side, you're going to see a man singing over there. He wasn't singing all that good. I didn't give him no money. But I could. This is surely worth a 4-night stay for sure, if not a week. If not a week. Bana Norte, that's where I get my money out of the bank. A beautiful fountain. There are all kinds of beautiful fountains and structures all over town. I had never heard of Toluca until about 3 weeks ago. This is it was fantastic. Okay, I'm going to show you something now. This is a long clip, and this is one of the benefits of having my glasses, because we're going to see some people chow down on some lamb, I think this is. So on the plaza here, we have this joint. That's lamb, isn't it? And he's getting it all ready, getting it all cooked up. I got my glasses on. He don't know I'm videoing him. But look at this place. It's a teeny tiny place. These people are in here chowing down. I mean, look at this. Look, I mean, look at that little place, no place to sit. But these people are chowing down in here. Little teeny tiny tacos. They cooking stuff inside and outside. That little restaurant is not as, look at this. Yum, yum, yum. Teeny tiny tacos. Yeah. Woo. Now, when I'm on the road and I'm shooting video, when I'm on the road and shooting video, I don't eat, because if I eat, I'll get tired and then I get sleepy and I don't want to walk around shoot no video. I wanted some, but you know. And of course, when I see this place you're about to see now, for some reason, I've always got to take the picture. Farmacias similares with Dr. Simi, lo mismo, pero más barato. The same, but cheap. Here you go. Young people, little kids, middle-aged people. You got it all. And look at how clean all these people walking around. You don't see a gum wrapper on the ground. Oh, yeah. And they got restaurants galore. Restaurants galore. Let's go. Let's check out this place right here. What they got? Oh, more food. I mean, you can come down here and just eat. China, comida de China. That means Chinese food. I'm using the camera now. I just walk right in. Egg rolls, egg foo young, rice. They got stuff in here. I don't even know what it is, but it sure do. It looked good to me. I didn't eat because I'm working. I didn't eat because I'm working. And this is all in the city of Toluca. Somebody just donated to the channel. And donated. They clicked the donate button down. They clicked the donate button that is down in the description below, and they donated $21. It was Char Williams. Char Williams, thank you so much for contributing to the channel. That's how I can make these trips. That's how I could make these trips. If people did not support the channel through donations, I'd be homeless. They'd be deporting my butt. Yeah. Yeah. This city, I was flabbergasted. There was so much to see. Beautiful foundations, beautiful buildings, a beautiful church, and the people were very friendly and kind, and no one was bothered. And everywhere you walk to, look at that little spot over there on the right. Everywhere, look how long that is. Oh my, look at how long that is. Yeah. And then I'm walking around, and school's out. All the little high school students come out of school, and down here there's a plaza where they can hang out. And in the upper, straight ahead in the upper part, that's the it's the biological center. I went in there and shot some videos. It was also fabulous. Look at that. Woo, but it is chilly here, high of 61. The kids all have on sweaters and hoodies and even jackets on. This is around 3:30 in the afternoon. First week of September. Look, that guy's got on a jacket. Almost everybody has on a jacket or a sweater. High of 61. First week of September, and here's more entertainment that I ran into. I'm just walking around, then there's this guy. Woo, what's he doing? Check him out. And he's got like some Fred Astaire music on or something. I would play the sound, but I'm sure it's copyrighted. But it was American Broadway music. Sure, right on. My man's jamming, tap dancing. He was actually tap dancing. He has taps on his shoes, doing his thing, moving, grooving, getting down by himself. Woo! Give it to him. I gave him 10 pesos. I had to give that man some money. And under the arches, it's almost like a mall. Usually when I'm walking through these arches under the pillars, usually the ceiling is arched. And usually this is all you see. You only see like a block at a time. But everywhere you walk through the arches, you see a little passageway to show you more. And straight ahead there, you can see the main cathedral's top. I'm going to show you more clips of the cathedral next week. It was unbelievable. I guess unbelievable means I couldn't believe it. The front is unbelievable. The interior was unbelievable. And they were doing construction to another church, which is like next door. But I guess if you have 1 million people in town, I guess you need a lot of churches, even if they're next door to each other. There was just so much to see. This is a highly suggested trip, and it can't be that far from Mexico City. You can come visit. You can come to this place and visit. But I think I could live here. I could live in this place, and it's surrounded by not mountains, but hills, and there are houses, beautiful homes, painted all different colors that look down into the city. I can't say enough about it. Again, this is the capital of the state of Mexico. The capital, 1 million people, lots of universities, lots of diversity. I didn't see any gringos. I didn't see not one. And this is the capital of the state. There you go. Another nook and cranny. Another nook and cranny. And look, people just walking around, sweeping the streets. You don't see any dirt, nothing. And then I come up on this outdoor food mall. Yeah, I can live here. Just more and more food. This is Wednesday. This shot is around Wednesday, around 1:30 in the afternoon. People chowing down. Lots of fresh food. They're cooking all kinds of food. No dirt. Everything's very cheap. Oh, I meant affordable, inexpensive. And here is a Chinese food buffet. These shots come from my glasses and not my camera. Look at that. Oh, I wish I was there right now. I wish this place was right down the street from where I live, because I'd be going there. It's a Chinese buffet. Yum. Onion rings. Yum. Fruits and vegetables. All you can eat. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Oh, I'm getting food dizzy. Oh, my God. Yes. Bye, lady. Yeah, imagine living in El Centro, in Toluca. I mean, my God. Okay, I got to make a note here of where I am. Okay, right here. Okay, no, not there. Oh, really? I got to write these numbers down right over here. Okay, now, yeah. Okay, let's walk around a little bit more, then I'm going to check some messages here in a second. It's just, you got that big plaza, the plaza is giant. They have every kind of food that you can imagine outside the plaza. This is behind the plaza. Tortas Jabi. Everything. They got everything in here. And there's more. That wasn't enough? Oh, my God. Yeah, and yes, you can even get cheeseburgers and hot dogs. Tortas Diego. I love tortas. Woo, yes, I do. Tacos. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Woo, I'm getting chills. I can't help myself. It's just like food city. Food everywhere. Oh, we already been there. Okay, sorry, wrong button. Yep. It was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful adventure. And now These are this is the front steps of the cathedral, and I'll show you more images of the front of the cathedral and its neighborhood and more videos of the interior. And I'll give you more information about the history of the cathedral. But this cathedral is huge. I mean, I've been in the cathedral in Guadalajara, which is super big. Mazatlan, super big. Even here in Morelia, the cathedral is giant. But woo! There, and that's the backside of the cathedral. That's the backside. I will show you the front and more interior shots next week with more history of this wonderful, 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 wonderful city. I was flabbergasted, blown away. I highly suggest this trip. And if I had visited there before living here, I might be living there, and I think it's more affordable than here. Sammy, Sammy. Buenos dias, todo. Hola, Sammy. Great to see you here, Sammy. Brian Jordan, Bill, now you're making me want to move to Toluca instead of Morelia. Visit. I'm totally happy. I'm totally happy here in Morelia. But visit Toluca. Just take a look. Just pretend like you're 16, thinking about getting laid for the first time. Just because you get laid the first time doesn't mean you have to marry him. No, just get laid and enjoy and keep on looking around. Show up somewhere and enjoy it, see how it is, but keep on looking around. I mean, I've been in Mexico 20 years. I've lived in many places, and I don't think I'm going to move anywhere else. I don't think so. I'm just I don't want I mean, you know, I feel like I've moved around enough at this point. But if you're brand new to Mexico, come down and get in the spot and then just keep on checking places out. Carrie Lee. Hi, Carrie Lee. How you doing, Carrie Lee? Great to see you here. Senor Mexico. I'll be in Mexico City end of September. Love the city vibe. Good for you. Right on, Brian Maiden. Looks like a great city. So very clean. Yes, that's true. That restaurant must be very good with all the people. Yeah, Brian. Bill, how much does it cost you a month in total to live in Morelia? Oh, my rent as of today is $475 a month. I did a video on that. About a month ago. Morelia cost of living, and I list all the details. Let me do this. Let me go in. Let me get this video for you. If I can find it here, and I'll put the link in chat, and you can just, and it just goes, it shows all the details. If this doesn't take too long to get to. Okay. Let me see if I can get in here and get to this video. But my rent is about $475 a month. Okay. Here we go. Oh, let's see. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, I got it. I got the link. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I've got a video. It's called Morelia, Mexico, Realistic Cost of Living. Okay, so I'm going to put that. I just put this in chat. Okay, so you should see that the last chat that just went in. Okay, so my rent's about $475 a month. I pay about $25 a month for electric, $25 a month for gas. So now I'm at 25. Water is included in rent. You know, eat some food. I spend about $150 a month on food, so I'm up at around $675. Transportation, I probably spend about $50 on taxis a month. I'm going to say, I think it only costs me somewhere between $800 and $1,000 a month. Looks so nice. Yes. Bill. Okay, I got that. Now, love it. Looks so. It was great. Rob CD, thank you for contributing to the channel. Thank you so much for contributing to the channel. This is how I pay my rent right here. People contributing to the channel so that I can travel. Axel Foley, what about quick access to supermarkets, hospital, food malls, and etc.? Yeah. Toluca, yeah. So they got it all. Toluca, I'd say, see, Morelia is the capital of Michoacan. It has 1 million people. They got everything in Morelia. And for Liston Henry, Dave and Maria, Tooth Fairy, people that live here, and they would back me up. They'd say it's true. I can walk to 2 cinemas. I can walk to 2 cinemas, all playing different movies here. Everything. So I bet Toluca has all of that also. La Dulce Vita, what, you changed your name again? Ciao, late, but glad I caught some of your live. Always great to see La Dulce Vita. Yeah, girl, you changed your name. Last week your name was Forever Idley. Autumn Green, Ola Bill, Autumn to you. Sammy, are you the one I'm Hey Brian, that's just what I was thinking. That's just what I was. Sammy, are you Sammy 94W? I mean, who are you? Okay, I only have a couple more clips, and here is the link to the video for realistic cost of living in Morelia. All right, now I only have a couple of more video clips here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Just a couple of more. There you go. There's the food court. They have, I can't remember how many plazas they had around the food court. And this plaza is connected to another plaza that's connected to another plaza. There's the back of the main cathedral. More food, birria, tortillas, tacos, tortas. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. And with all the beautiful gardening of the trees, and look how well the trees are trimmed. And I'm looking for trash on the street. I don't see anything. And finally, I see the sign. Finally, we get to see the City of Toluca sign. I don't know if this is the only one, but it's the only one that I saw, Toluca. And all the people look pretty sophisticated. Lots of entertainment, lots of food, lots of colleges, very safe. I don't remember anyone looking at me strange. I'm thinking about it. I didn't get any weird looks like, who are you? What are you doing here? It was a wonderful experience. I could live there. Extremely affordable, clean, all the big box stores, movie cinemas. The weather's pretty good, though it's a little chilly. High of 61, first week of September. I can put on a couple of more hoodies. I'm good with it. So that was my trip. I will have more video clips next week. Now, let me check my list. I put up 2 videos last week. One was with She Thinks So She Speaks, and she talks about living in Merida. She talks about her neighbors, how she got her furniture built for her house that she owns there. She lives in Charlotte, but she comes back and forth to Merida, but put that video up last week, put up a video about the zoo. I showed you the zoo clips last week. I didn't get hardly any views from the zoo video. Not very popular. Let me see what's going on. Yep. Okay, so if you're new here and you like the content, click the like button. If you're new here and you like the content, click the subscribe button. So that's about it. This morning, temperature is only 6 centigrade. What's that, Brian? Like, oh, that's like, that's cold, man, right? Yeah, Brian, come on down. You don't have to live like a refugee, dude. I still love Mexico each and every day. Every time I leave, when I'm in the apartment, I love Mexico. Yeah, there you go. Sammy's confessing now. Yeah, it's me, Tooth Fairy. Sammy is the original Missum. Yeah, right. We knew it was you. That's what hey, Brian, I was thinking the same thing. Is that you, Tooth Fairy? Whatever. And Sammy, Tooth Fairy, will tell you she loves Morelia every day. Liston Henry loves Morelia every day. David and Maria, they love Morelia every day. It's like in the Wizard of Oz, they say, this ain't Kansas, Dorothy. This ain't Ohio, man. This is not Ohio. And I've lived in Ohio, in Columbus, Cincinnati, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York City, Los Angeles, San Francisco. And I would never, ever live in any of those places. I love Mexico. And generally, I'm going to say 99.95% of the time, Mexican people are very kind and friendly and giving and helpful. Mexico is fabulous, and the food is excellent. High-speed internet. You can get some cable channels with like 30,000 channels. I watched the end of the Ohio State game last week on YouTube. Watched them kick that Texas ass. Now they're ranked number 1, but I have everything that I could ever want or need down here, and it's extremely affordable. It's like 75% less than anywhere that I could live in the United States. I guess I could live at this price level if I lived in a little small hick town, maybe in the country in Mississippi, like in a little shack with no electricity or gas and no toilet. I have to go to the toilet outside. But then I'd have to look out for the Klan all the time. I don't have to do that in Mexico. I can live in a place like this where I can just walk to all kinds of cinemas and restaurants and shopping centers, and I can get on a Didi or an Uber and go be in downtown. I can go to Costco, Sam's, Home Depot. I got it all. I got it all, and it's affordable, and the people are nice and friendly. It's just fabulous down here. Okay. You're very welcome, ACC2. Thanks for sharing the link. You're very welcome. Yes, that video link is cost of living. And in that video, I go in detail as to, in that video, I may have not told my total cost of living. I may have left some things out, but in that video, I tell all. So that's what I got. I guess I can say it one more time that Toluca was a fabulous place. I suggest totally that you visit. Brian, Pretty Boy Maiden, thank you for another great Saturday. Hope you and all in the house this morning have a great weekend, and see you all next weekend. Peace and love to all. Thank you, Brian. Stay warm. Email me about a week before you get here. So let me look. I'm checking my notes. See what I left out. I do want to say go Ukraine, release the Epstein files, go Canada. Let's see. Yeah, I got it all. Yep, I covered everything. So we do this every Saturday. If you want to become a member, just click that join button. And join our Facebook group. You can find a link to that in the description below. Every video that I post on the Facebook page. Okay, now that's about it. So I'm Bill the Geek. We get together and we do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. If you're new here, I always have clips. I always entertain questions. A lot of times I have questions that I can't answer, but like today, Cats told us what that soccer game was with the tennis net. I have no clue what that was. So what I can't answer, someone in the group almost always can. So love you all for showing up today. I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting live from Morelia, Mexico. Sometimes I forget where I am. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. We make presentations about the joys of living in Mexico. For this week, I just want to say adios and hasta luego, and que te vaya bien. Love you all. Thanks for coming. Thanks for clicking that like button. Thanks for donating. And if you're watching the rebroadcast, you can click the donate button. It's in the middle of the description below. So God bless everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye.